The robots are coming. Why not enlist them to grow our food? Hi, my name is Sougata Pahari, the founder and CEO of Korechi Innovations, and we build robots to automate farming so farmers can stay in business. This is important work because we need farmers to feed our growing population. First, farmers today face 4 tough challenges. First, a massive global population. We'll exceed 9 billion by 2050, which means that we'll need to grow 70% more food on the same amount of land. This puts farmers under pressure to produce higher yields per acre. Second, high cost of farming. Machinery is getting more expensive, and so is hiring skilled farm help. Third, farming is a dying profession. The demand for food has never been greater, yet young people, fewer than ever, actually want to work on a farm. The average Canadian farmer is 58 years, and the age in US is even higher. And finally, outdated farming practices. Certain traditions are becoming obsolete. For example, big and bigger tractors that cause damage to soil and plants. Plants need to be pampered with individual attention to be at their most productive. So the ideal solution should increase yield, be affordable to buy and maintain, be easy to use while meeting modern farming standards. Allow me to introduce you to Romeo, an autonomous farming robot that is basically a driverless tractor, but about the size of a go-kart, and with rubber tracks instead of wheels like a tiny tank. A unique combination of hardware and intuitive software is what sets us apart. Deploying Romeo requires minimal training, and we have achieved this after over 2 years of rigorous design and testing. Here are Romeo's top 3 features that bring value to farmers. First, Romeo is compact and powerful. It is the size of a go-kart, and yet it can tow 20 times its own weight. Its compact size and low weight means that maneuvering and transporting Romeo is very easy. Plants do not like compacted soil, and compared with traditional tractors, Romeo has less than half the soil compaction. Second, Romeo has precise navigation. It is accurate to under 5 centimeters, and its sophisticated sensors exponentially minimize the risk of damage to people or property. This precision means that the task is completed on time and resources like fertilizer are used efficiently. Third, Romeo is adaptable for different tasks. We have already used Romeo to automate mowers, fertilizer spreaders, and soil aerators. We are now developing accessories that will help calculate the expected yields in farms and scout for weeds, pests, and diseases using cameras and complex machine learning algorithms. Commanding Romeo is super simple. A farmer uses the tablet PC to select the field requiring the work, the task at hand, say fertilizing, and then deploy Romeo all in under 10 minutes, and then he or she can go about doing other farming tasks. Romeo's size and capabilities give it some unique advantages over traditional systems, and it is a more affordable and greener alternative. Farmers can have Romeo work on their farms 24/7 without increasing their operating cost or greenhouse emissions. To summarize, we are helping farmers by reducing the cost of labor, reducing the cost of materials, reducing the equipment and maintenance costs, resulting in increased profitability so they can stay in business. The biggest barrier to entry in farming at the moment is the cost of machinery. So we have chosen vineyards and golf courses for market penetration, as they have the means to afford Romeo until the economies of scale is achieved, and then it can be afforded by regular farmers. Our sweet spot are vineyards and private golf courses between 20 and 200 acres in size. The vineyard setting, one Romeo pays for itself in less than 2 growing seasons, and the number is 1 playing season in golf courses. There are over 9 million acres of land under grape cultivation in North America and Europe. The addressable market size is about $900 million. We expect to capture 0.4% of the market share during the next 5 years by selling 124 units, which will bring in about $4.9 million. This market is important to us because it will give us a foothold in the agriculture sector, which is a $12 billion opportunity going forward. There are over 4,500 private golf courses in the US and Canada, and the addressable market for golf turf care here is about $450 million. We expect to capture 2.8% of the market in the next 5 years by selling 130 units. That will bring in a revenue of about $5.2 million. Our sales target of 254 units in the next 5 years is actually conservative. Of the 4 units we intend to sell this year, we have already received 2 letters of intent. The deliveries are set to begin as soon as the certification has been completed. So far, we have driven sales through exhibitions and demonstrations at conferences. Romeo was also featured on national television, farming magazines, and newspapers. We are now in conversation with partners and regional distributors in Ontario to ramp up sales in 2020. On the revenue side of our business, we have three primary routes. The first being the sale of the Romeo hardware itself. We also offer an option to lease through two of our partners. The second source is recurring revenue through software subscription of a few dollars per acre per month for the advanced package if the farmer opts for AI-powered analytics on the cloud. The third source of revenue would be from the sale of hardware accessories such as camera modules for estimating yields and robotic arms for sampling and harvesting that are under development. While there are over a dozen farming robots out there, there's only one existing comparable product in the market, and it does not sell in North America as yet. Romeo has the advantage of being thrice as affordable, having a quarter of the soil compaction, and being far more portable, resulting in shorter return of investment for the farmer. So why should you trust us? I'm a mechanical and materials engineer and have worked for several years in the electronics industry in Italy and Canada, USA, before moving to Canada in 2016 to start Korechi. My roles included mechanical design, quality control, project management, and manufacturing supervision. We have Jim Clark as our Chief Marketing Officer, and he has 20 years of experience with sales and about 17 years establishing his network in the golf industry. We have two full-time software developers with experience in robotic systems and are looking to add a CTO to the team. Additionally, we have software development and testing partnerships with Niagara College for vineyards and Durham College for machine learning applications. Our team of advisors consists of Shivajit Ghosh as a business advisor, Pete Lewis as a sales advisor, Tennessee Propedo as a municipal affairs advisor. Each of them come with decades of experience in their respective fields. We are also supported by the Forge and the Innovation Factory in Hamilton, the Spark Center in Oshawa, and BioEnterprise in Guelph. So looking back to how Korechi came to be, Korechi was born in Hamilton in 2016. We pivoted from athletic line marking robots to agricultural robots in 2017, made our first minimum viable product in 2018, and sold a prototype the same year. This year, we intend to get the certifications done, and after selling 4 units to farmers, we are piloting the accessories for yield estimation and weed detection, for which we have received government funding. In 2020, we want to apply for our patents and start selling to golf courses and vineyards in Canada and USA. Should we win LiONS LAIR, we'll use the proceeds to get Romeo certified to industry standards so we can get our product to market. We would use any donated legal services to apply for 2 patents. So join us in helping farmers stay in business. Thank you.